Hello and welcome back to another episode of Fallout 4 on Nyxus Gaming. We are here on top of the mass fusion building. In the last episode, we watched from this very spot as the Institute was blown up. And you can see it's quite literally not on the map anymore. I feel like we should go check it out. Just see the kind of wreckage there, you know? We'll go check that out, and then we got some things we gotta do before we hit the DLC of the game. There's a few new quests that have popped up after beating the game. There's a new repeatable Radiant quest, not Radiant, a new repeatable quest for the Brotherhood that showed up. We'll go check that out. There's a new quest for us to do in Diamond City, and because we, with the use of mods, were able to keep the railroad alive, I've already checked it out. We can get some of their post-game quests as well. I don't know why it's so foggy in the game. Maybe it's just a side effect of blowing up the Institute reactor. I don't know. I hear a mud crab. There's another one. Oh my god, they're surrounding me. Yeah, I don't know. I've been running into this issue with the game being just super cloudy and foggy recently, and I don't really know why at all. If you do know why in the comments, let me know, because it's kind of annoying. I know I have my graphics turned all the way up, so it shouldn't be like this. Unless I'm just getting really unlucky with the weather, I guess that's something too. And you can see the radiation here is very high. This is where the Institute used to be. And for some reason it didn't despawn any of the bodies. They're just kind of floating here. But yeah, basically, giant hole, and it's part of the river here that's cut through downtown Boston. And there's a rad storm around here too. Makes sense, doesn't it? Probably not a very safe area to be. There's not going to be anything good for us there, so there's no point in staying around. Let's head back to Sanctuary. Before we start hitting some of this new stuff, I want to check out some of my power armor stuff. I've already checked the Pridwin. Once you, in a normal unmodded game, once you beat the game on a Brotherhood playthrough, you get access to another piece of power armor, the Sentinel power armor. But I think having the Dance Dilemma mod kind of messed that up, because earlier in the playthrough, we were granted the rank of Sentinel already, when in a base game we should have been granted the rank of Paladin. But basically, we were granted the rank of Sentinel, and we were given the Paladin armor.
The people of the Commonwealth.
Now, since we were already Sentinel, it didn't give us the Sentinel armor, which kind of sucks. But I have a solution to this. We still have access to the Sentinel paint job, and I believe I have extra T60 suits. So we're going to take some of these. Actually, is this the Elder one? If this is the Elder one, I don't want to repaint this one. But I think I have access to the Elder paint job too, because of all this. No, this is a BOS 5, so this is a Paladin. Okay. So yeah, we can come into here, and you see we have access to the Elder, Knight, Paladin, and Sentinel paint. So, since we never got the Sentinel power armor, we're just going to turn one of these into it. And it'll be easy as that. Just got to pay attention to what I'm actually selecting here, because it doesn't say Sentinel on the paint job. It just says BOS VI for 6. And should be just this last one. Whoops, what'd I do there? Oh, okay. Didn't do anything. Alright, so that is a Sentinel painted power armor. There's really not a huge difference in a lot of the Brotherhood power armors. Like, I'll bring this one back and I'll show you guys. We should have a Knight and a Sentinel paint job here. I don't know where our Elder suit went. This is the Knight for BOS 2. Paladin was 5, and this is 6. Where did our Elder gear go? Do I have the elder pieces? Right. I have the elder pieces stored away because I didn't get an actual frame for those. That makes sense. I just took those off of Maxon's body, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, so we have an extra BOS2 set here. Left arm, left leg, right arm, right leg, torso. There's no helmet? Is there no helmet for that one? That's the elder right there. That's all 6 pieces for the elder. I guess I'm going to have to hopefully find a random T60 helmet. That I don't have. I don't have a T60 helmet. Okay. Well, that's a shame.
I'm feeling swell.
That means our paladin armor is going to be incomplete for a little bit until we get a hold of an extra T60 helmet. But that's fine. Oh, and they're broken. Right, because I probably picked those up off of a dead Brotherhood of Steel guy. Alright, let's take this over to the station, repair these, and put these on. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't exit my power armor here? I'm literally at the station. There you go. Come on. I feel like this game is trying to irritate me tonight. Okay, repair. Oh, repair. Glad it's only using 1 aluminum, because aluminum... Oh, that one's using 3, of course. Aluminum is what I don't have a lot of. You know what? Let's go ahead and equip these on here. And modify these to the Paladin, right? Yeah, Paladin. All these different paint jobs are just kind of confusing me right now. We're doing a lot. And it's all very similar. Alright, get this. And this last one. Like I said, all we're missing is a helmet for this. Also, I know the deal with Dance's thing, I'm pretty sure. So Dance has a weird, like, Raider power armor helmet and a left arm on him. That's because I think when we went into the final quest for the Brotherhood, where he gets his armor back, I had those, he was carrying those 2 for me. So it said, okay, well, you already have these 2 pieces, we just need to give him all the other pieces. Unfortunately, I can take those out of his inventory, but then he's just not going to have a full set. So I'm going to keep those on him, probably forever. He doesn't want me looking at him, though. He keeps turning away. I don't know, I think it gives him character, having a little bit of a difference in his armor, you know? Okay, so we're going to take this. This is the Paladin. We're going to put this right next to the Knights. And then we got the Sentinel that can go next to that. Activate. So you can see here, the main difference is going to be on the wrists, I guess, of the power armor. You see this one just has a little shield there. This one actually has like a full sword design on it, like an actual emblem. And if we take this, you can see the emblem on this is even more different. We're going to put this one right next to it.
If we want to win the
right here.
we have to spread the word of the Brotherhood.
And you can see the emblem on this one honestly isn't as cool as the sword in my opinion, but it is a little bit of a different emblem on there. Okay, I need to rearrange this because I want to put down one more power armor station here. I think this needs to be moved over a little bit. Hopefully, I can afford one more station. Let's see, that's a blue one, right? Yeah, that's a blue one, so we want to put a red one here. Okay. We're going to move the Atom Cats one station over. And then we'll get the Elder armor set up right next to the Sentinel armor. will technically be, because there's 7 ranks in the Brotherhood, and each rank has its own power armor, so we'll be missing 3 of them. But the other 3 are kind of really complicated to actually get. They're the Initiate, the Knight Sergeant, and the Knight Captain, I think. And you don't get them through normal gameplay, you actually have to steal them off of other Brotherhood soldiers at specific points in the game. Like, I think the Initiate, or no, one of the Knight Sergeant or Captain's ones, you can only get them off of, like, one guy in the game. So it's very... I feel like I'm not supposed to get that armor, so I'm not worried about getting that armor. Some of the other ones, there's a specific location in Nuka World where Brotherhood of Steel soldiers will show up. And that's like your only point in the game to get those armors. So again, I feel like they really didn't want you getting those armors in the first place. Technically, we're not supposed to have the Elder power armor here. Because in the base game, the only real way to get that is to kill Elder Maxon when he is wearing it, and there are very few spots in the game when he's actually wearing his power armor. It's just a lot easier with the Dance Dilemma mod that we had. Of course, that's broken. Cool. That's broken. Alright, we'll have to take this over to the station and repair those, but then that'll be our Elder power armor. And I'll probably actually repair this whole set here. No. The other thing that we should have gotten for beating the Brotherhood questline is they give you a free T60 jetpack mod. But that also changed with the Dance Dilemma quest as well, so we don't get a free jetpack. Luckily, we can craft a jetpack onto our power armor, I'm pretty sure. I think you need to have Science rank 4 and Armorer rank 4, which we have both of them. So we should be able to just craft a jetpack onto any of our power armors. Doesn't even have to be a T60. It's gonna be on one of our T60s because we don't have a complete set of XO1 yet. As sad as that sounds. This is bothering me that this is off the edge a little bit, so move that a little that way. There we go. Okay. So after all that, we have our knight armor with the shield, the paladin armor with the sword emblem, the sentinel with, I guess, a bigger shield emblem. I don't know. And then the elder, which has the 3 diamonds in the shield. So yeah, like I said, not a crazy difference, but there is a difference between them. What I want to put the jetpack on is probably going to be the Atom Cat's one, honestly. I'm a fan of the Atom Cat's power armor, if you couldn't tell. I think I used it the last time we went into the Glowing Sea, too. But yeah, we should have gotten a jetpack mod for beating the game, and I was going to use that to go back and get a lot of the jetpack exclusive loot, but we didn't, so here's us making it now. How do I actually... Where do I go to make it? I'm assuming it's a miscellaneous mod. Jetpack, there we go. And we have everything we need to make it, so that does cost a lot. But there we go, we now have a jetpack on the Atom Cat's armor. And this thing is really fun to play with. It actually lets us kind of fly around, and Dance over there doesn't have his own jetpack, so he'll be left in the dust. What's the emblem on his? Does he actually have Elder power armor? I want to see. Dance, I want to see. He won't let me see. I don't think he even has Elder power armor. I don't know what power armor he has for the Brotherhood. Oh, you know, the issue is I'm looking at the Raider side there. And I need to see his right arm. But I can't tell. Okay, whatever. How do I jetpack? Just like this. So there's a lot more of an extra jump, I guess. Which is really cool. I guess it does have to refill.
Then there's everything else.
How do I know if it's full again? Oh, it takes my AP, my action points. Okay. Okay, well that makes sense. we're going to go back to a couple of locations and get some loot that we never got before, starting with the Museum of Witchcraft. If you remember the Museum of Witchcraft, this is where we fought, I think, a savage Deathclaw. It's a definite spawn inside of it, and there's a whole like sequence of you walking through and it walking above you and all the dust falling down on you, making you think there's something alive. It's a pretty cool sequence. This is one of my more favorite locations in the game, honestly. That being said, I don't think it's going to respawn, so we should be good. Just in case, though, I have my gun out and ready. Oh, Mr. Deathclaw, are you back? No, the Deathclaw is not back. Okay. So we're looking for a hole in the roof somewhere that we can fly up into. This is not accessible without the jetpack right here. Okay, that was a fail. There we go. Okay. And there should be a piece of loot that we couldn't get in here before. I think it's a revolutionary sword. I mean, there's like a whole area in here that we couldn't get to. Yeah, look at this guy. He has a revolutionary sword just stuck in him. I don't think it's really important. Revolutionary sword isn't unique or anything, as far as I know. But it was listed as the important loot in this place. I just couldn't get it at the time. Now we're going to go back to the mass fusion building, where there's like half a building's worth of stuff that we could not get because we did not get the jetpack. So that's going to be fun. Mass fusion, somewhere around here, right? Oh, mass fusion executive suite. Okay, so if you remember, part of the reason we couldn't get all this loot was, one, we do need the jetpack to get up further into the building, but two, this elevator doesn't stop halfway down the building anymore. It literally goes from top to bottom. So we literally had no way to access even the second half of the building up top anymore, because you got to drop down after that point, and the elevator wouldn't take us back. So there's going to be a lot of use to the jetpack here, is what I'm saying. And a long elevator ride down. Honestly, I should have fast traveled to the building itself, not to the executive suite, because that would have just put me at the bottom. I did not think that far. Yeah, so all these floors here are what we can explore now, and there is actually loot throughout there that we can get. Also, I'm unsure, have the gunners respawned here? No, I don't think the gunners respawn after the Brotherhood takes over this place. Another thing that's on the loot list for this building in particular is a suit of power armor, but it's listed as being used by one of the gunners, the gunner commander. who obviously isn't here and I don't think will be here now that the Brotherhood is here, so we don't have to worry about the power armor. Alright, so from the bottom, our first piece of loot that we missed looks to be on the 8th floor.
Mass fusion is still secure.
So
sir.
let's count them out. This is floor 1. This is floor 2. I gotta wait for my AP to fill up. I might as well try and find the actual way up. This is floor
Scribes are still
3.
combing the building for tech. This place is a gold mine.
This is floor 4. Floor 5. 6. 7. And from here, we couldn't get back up to floor 8 because we couldn't get back up through this hole. This is floor 8. Before the elevator stopped here, but it didn't, so we were kind of stuck here. There were 2 stealth boys on this floor that I missed. One is next to a chemistry station somewhere. And I have no idea where a chemistry station is on this floor. You know, there was an elevator there. That might have taken me. There's a stealth boy. That might have actually gotten me up here easier without the jetpack. I don't actually know where this elevator goes, if I'm being honest. Huh. Good to know, though. I'm not going to take it this time. I got the jetpack. Okay, so that's one stealth boy. The other is in the same room as the free fall legs, which we haven't gotten to. The free fall legs are on a different floor, aren't they? Okay, yeah, free fall legs are on a different floor. Okay, so now we're going to go up to the 9th floor, 1 floor up, and there is a magazine somewhere on this floor for us to get. This also begins where I couldn't really search. So I think there's going to be a lot of other good loot around here too. Gonna start being more thorough around here. See, I don't see... I think I have actually been to this floor, at least, because I recognize these little cubicles. But I don't remember seeing a magazine here. At all. Huh. Oh, there it is. Tesla Science. Energy weapons inflict 5% critical damage. Okay. So that's floor 9. Now it gets a little weird. It says the next one, a fusion core, is 5 floors from the top. In a small room in a destroyed wall from the south. It stops telling you what actual floor things are at and just says, oh yeah, it's this far from the top. So I'm gonna have to... I'll probably just go up like this and see what I can find. I didn't want to be up here yet. Oh, that's fine. Okay, so remember that door is locked there. So we'll have to come back down here. That door is locked as well. Is there a way into these rooms?
Only opens with a key.
These doors have to have an entry point somewhere, I would assume. Okay. Let's just keep going up. See what we can find.
Can't pick this.
All of these doors are locked. There's got to be a key, right? Or an easy way to unlock them from a terminal or something. I'd be willing to bet the terminal's at the top or the key is at the top and we got to start coming back down for them all.
Would need the key.
Okay, nothing on this floor.
Only opens with a key.
Gonna be a little bit disappointed if there is actually a key I can find and it's not here anywhere.
Don't have the key.
We're almost to the top. There's got to be something. This area is open. A technical document, sure. Steamer trunk. Come on, there's no way this is it, right? I know there's more I need to get here, and it's all behind the locked doors. How do I open the locked doors? I am actually confused. Because, yeah, they've all been locked. And there's nothing in this room to unlock them. Might be something I'm missing here. I'll be back in a second. Okay, so there is a key back down on the 8th floor, I guess? Oh, that's good. Momentum just carries you, even if you have the jetpack. Was this the 8th floor? Or was the 8th floor up here? It says it is on the 8th floor on a desk in the northwest office. And northwest would be this corner here. So maybe it's in this office. On a desk, it says. On a desk. I am not seeing it anywhere here. Unless the 8th floor was one down there.
The building for tech. This place is a gold mine.
Because this is the hole there. And the northwest would be over here. If it's not in here, then I've gone too far down. Either that or I already grabbed the key and it's just not working for some reason. I'm still missing something, so I'll be right back again. Okay, so from what I've looked up, those rooms aren't meant to be gotten into. Like, there's no key for you to find there, I guess. And, oh my god, my controller just died. Why? Guess I'll be right back again. Sorry about that. Shouldn't be any more pausing now. Now that I know what I'm doing, and my controller has batteries. Anyways, what I was saying is apparently the doors on the way up here don't have any actual key to get into them, and they're basically just there for looks. Players online have used console commands, the good old TCL command, to try and get into them, and there's literally nothing in there. So I feel like that's kind of a bad way to market on the devs' part, because it makes a lot of people think that there is stuff in there, but of course there's not. There is, like I said though, still some stuff to get here, and I'm trying to get up here. We need to go 5 floors from the top. So let's see, can I count that from here? That's top floor 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. And I guess there's a fusion core on this floor, but see, I'm so confused on this, because we can't get into any of these rooms to see a fusion core. Unless it's 1 floor up from here. But again, we can't get into any of these rooms. 3 floors from the top, there should be a hole in the wall somewhere that we can get into, and that'll lead to the real reward of this place, but I'm not seeing that here either. I feel really dumb. I feel like this game is making me feel really dumb right now. Like there's something. Oh, I don't think I was all the way at the top. That might do it. Yeah, I wasn't all the way at the top. Or I wasn't counting from the top, I should say. Maybe I didn't actually go to the top before when I came up here. Like, maybe there was more for me to fly up to. Because I kind of just got there and I didn't go there. Yeah, I didn't go all the way to the top. Okay. This place goes a lot higher than I realized. I'm definitely gonna need my jetpack to fully refuel, though, before I try this next one. I gotta go up through there. Okay, it might be easier to just aim for this hole here. How, though? How? I can't get high enough there. What if I jump onto this rail here? That gives me a little bit of extra height. I'm, like, stuck on the edge. I don't know what to do. I can't jump from here. Okay, there we go. Okay. So maybe there's something here for me? Again, it looks like it goes further up, but I don't think there's actually a way up from there. Like, I don't see a way into any of those buildings or rooms up there. I don't see a way up from here either. What the hell is going on here, dude? Can't tell me there's, like, more. I don't see another way up. Damn it. Damn it. I just fell down more. This is so irritating. I didn't want to pause again, but I feel like I'm gonna need to pause and watch an actual, like, video guide on how to find these. Because I am at so much of a loss right now. It says 3 floors from the top. There is a hole in the wall in the east. And there is a safe in that. So this is east. There should be a hole in the wall somewhere right there. But I don't know what 3 floors from the top is. I don't think I can get that high, dude. I'm gonna rage so hard at this. This is dumb. This is so dumb. And now, of course, I can't get back up there again, even from the rail. I hate this. Why would you put this in your game? You know what? I risk falling all the way down by this, but I think it might be easier, instead of going for that hole, to try and cut across here. Yeah, there we go. And like I said, there should be a hole in the wall in the east, but there's not. So I don't know what I'm doing. And it irritates me so much. I don't see any holes to go into further up in the wall. This is so dumb. Okay, so here's the dilemma. It is a lot further up than this. The next hole we have to go to is up there. And I don't know if you can see how high that is, but it is ridiculously high. And I, for the life of me, cannot make it that high. Not at all. And then from there, we gotta go, like, up there somewhere. And I've been playing around a little bit. I've been using the console commands just to try and kind of test it while getting up faster. I've made it from there to there with the jetpack, but I can't get from here to there. And I've been trying, like, a way to get up there, because I've noticed if I come over here, I can stand in this corner. Just a little bit higher. I do slip off a little bit sometimes. Sometimes. Probably every time now. But I can stand here and wait for my AP to refill. But I can't jump off from there. So that's a little bit of an issue. And now I'm falling. But yeah, I cannot for the life of me get up there. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use this to show you guys what's up here. I'm not actually going to grab it for myself. But this room here is where the fusion core I was talking about was. And let's see, can I actually do this part again on my own? Oh, see, I just barely missed that there. I did make it at one point between there and there. But I'm just going to TCL up here anyways and show you guys what we're looking for up here. If you can get here on your own, is a very special and unique armor set in this safe. I didn't mean to reload there. We'll go ahead and unlock it so I can show you.
Sweet.
These are the free fall armor legs. Now each piece takes away 50% of your fall damage, which means if you have both of these on, you take no fall damage at all when you're wearing these. So if you aren't wearing power armor, then these are pretty good to have around. You can just jump down from anywhere with them and you won't take any damage. That's your reward for getting all the way up here. And like I said, if you can figure out a way to do it, I've seen online, I guess if you use jet, that slows down your time, and then you can take stuff that refills your action points. I don't think I actually have anything that does that on me. Let's see. I do have jet that'll slow time, actually. And Nuka-Cola. I have a Nuka Cherry that'll refill some action points, but I don't think a single Nuka Cherry is going to be enough. But yeah, if you can do that and you can get up there, you get the free fall legs. There should also be a log, a tape here. Yeah, we can check the mail. Welcome our new product engineering interns, Alyssa Torres, Daniel Montgomery, and Jack Rockford. As part of Mass Fusion's industry-leading Education at Work program, these talented students will have 6 months of intensive hands-on training in our product engineering division while working to earn valuable college credit. This is a reminder that company resources are not to be used for your personal projects. This includes office terminals, mainframe time, technical documentation, reference manuals, paper, pens, anything. Work on your assigned projects and stop trying to improvise. Can you believe this? The only education at work I'm getting is learning to brew coffee and fetch papers from that guy in records. Vincent, Victor, whatever. We may as well get some real work done after hours. Alyssa, how's your fusion cell research coming? Jack, are you really going to make those boots? The whole thing sounds a little crazy to me, even if the physics do check out. And we'll eject this and play it in our own Pip-Boy. That way you guys get the subtitles. If you don't know, these freefall legs are basically a reference to Oblivion, the Elder Scrolls Oblivion, where you get the boots of Spring-Heeled Jack that negate all fall damage. And I believe Spring-Heeled Jack is a real-life legend that the Oblivion thing was based on too, so this is also based on a real-life legend of sorts. Alright, let's see, 9177. So excited to be working at Mass Fusion. The other interns seem cool. Dan's a postdoc in nuclear physics. I'm sure he'll get to work on the reactor. Alyssa's a specialist in electrical engineering and energy capture. It kind of makes materials science sound lame, but at least we're getting along well. 917, this sucks. The north elevator was down for maintenance again today, and the south elevator prioritizes, slow down, the lower floors, so it took over an hour just to get out of the building tonight. I would have walked down, but there aren't any emergency stairs on this level. I can't believe they didn't put in stairs. Isn't that a code violation or something? What if both elevators failed? Sure, redundant systems, but it could happen. How would we get down? 918, idea. How about boots that could absorb the impact of a fall? It's like power armor. Power armor has an integrated hydraulic shock absorption system, but that's too bulky to be usable without the frame to provide support. But if you could replace the hydraulics with a kinetic repulsion system, the same principles would apply. Could be worth a try. 1021, they work. I need some way to show them off. I heard the holiday party is up on the roof this year. That's my chance. Have a few drinks and then just, whoops, fall off the building. Can't wait to see the look on their faces. I'll get the job for sure. Until then, I'm keeping them locked in my safe. Better if this is a surprise. 1023. The key. I forgot the key. 10:26. It's been 3 days now, I think. It's hard to tell. I only stopped in for a few minutes. I was just going to pick up some papers, and then I heard the bombs. It sounded like the whole tower was coming apart. Nearly did. The hall outside is a wreck. I can't even get the door open. The boots are in the safe, but I can't get them out. I drank the last of the Nuka last night. All I can do now is wait. So yeah, basically, the bombs hit, the elevators shut down. I guess all of this inner part collapsed down there, is what we're supposed to assume. And he forgot the key. So when, in theory, he could take the boots and just jump all the way down here, he doesn't have the key to the safe to get the boots out. So he was stuck up here the whole time. But yeah, like I said, I'm not going to grab these because I had to cheat to get up here, but I at least wanted to show them off. The only missing loot from this place is the fusion core, those boots, and that stealth boy. And I'm leaving it all up here. One of you guys can get it if you want. Man, you would think a fall like that would just shatter this glass here, right? I guess not. Okay, we're gonna try and squeeze an actual quest out into this episode. I would love to if we can. And it should be a short one. Let's go to Diamond City.
Don't worry. We'll hold.
Alright, so if you remember, we have a certain mayor at Diamond City who many people believe to be a synth, and he spent his entire term telling people he wasn't. And we learned during the Institute quest that he is a synth, but now the Institute's gone. We blew it up. So I wonder how he's faring with that situation. Probably not well. Probably not well at all.
It's a shame these people have to live in fear.
Let's see.
Children in this old stadium with all those
I don't actually know how to activate this quest. I would think it's one of those that just activates on its own. But I don't see anyone like freaking out or anything. Maybe we go up to his office and it activates up there. Let's see. Usually when something's happening that's important, you get like a whole scene going down in the center there. But I don't see anything. God, this thing takes forever to come down here. Now it's going to take forever to go back up. Yeah, if nothing special is going on up here, then I gotta look up how to actually activate this quest. As far as I know, you just blow up the Institute, and then you can get this. Let's see. Is he anywhere around here? I don't... Hey, there he is.
Excuse me, but I'm very busy right now.
He's busy. Okay. Give me another second. Okay, so apparently it's a common bug that this quest won't usually pop up. One person said that if we leave Diamond City and walk back into it, it might. So we're trying that. Apparently fast traveling to Diamond City doesn't always trigger this. From what I can tell. I don't know. This game has so many bugs, and I'm gonna be so happy when I'm not dealing with them anymore. Alright, and back in we go. Should be a shorter loading screen now at least. And, oh, it looks like something is happening. Here we go.
God, wait a little longer.
You gotta listen. Mayor McDonough, I saw him with one of those Institute synths. Piper was right. He's one of them.
McDonough's a synth. Oh, God. What do we do now?
You can stop standing around. Someone get a doctor.
And now we have the quest in sheep's clothing. We gotta save Danny.
2 slugs in the gut, plus the fall from the elevator. I ain't gonna make it.
Quick, take this stim pack.
Thank you. I feel better. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna stay here for a bit.
Okay, we saved Danny, and now we gotta confront McDonough. Which, I think you have an option to kill McDonough on the spot or let him go safely. Dance probably isn't gonna like us letting him go. Even though this is past the point where Dance knows he's a synth, they probably haven't updated his dislike for synths, you know? So letting one go, honestly, we're probably gonna get a hate from him. So probably not the best companion to have along for this. Oh well. But yeah, I guess Danny there saw McDonough talking to an Institute synth up here, and then he said 2 slugs from the gut and then a fall from the elevator, so it sounds like he got shot off the side from here. I'm honestly surprised he lived. Uh-oh.
Yes, Piper. Congratulations, you've won. I hope you break your foot trying to kick that door down.
Ugh, damn it, it won't budge.
Oh my god, she's getting through.
Damn it, McDonough's locked the door.
Hey, Piper.
Oh, there's no key. Gotta be a way in.
There's probably a way in, or we could talk it out. Or, it's literally a novice lock, Piper. Have I taught you nothing? Oh my god. Have I taught myself nothing? There we go.
That's it.
You're pretty good at that.
That's
Like,
far enough.
maybe next time you're in my house, I need to keep an eye
I
on you.
am not just
Piper,
going
shut
to
up.
be discarded and tossed to the wolves. I'm the mayor, goddammit!
Mayor McDonough, I can help you. But not when you're holding a hostage. Let her go.
Oh, all right.
Dance
She can
doesn't
go.
even like me
Now,
getting a
I'll tell you
hostage
what's
out
going
of
to
here.
happen
What the
next.
hell?
I'm walking out of this city, unharmed, with my dignity intact.
You're not getting off the hook that easy, McDonough. You have to answer for what you've done.
I'm either walking out of the city a free man, or I'm killing as many of you disgusting, filthy savages as I can.
See, the thing with McDonough is he was a synth, and he knew he was a synth, and he was mindfully relaying all sorts of information back to the Institute. Like, if he wasn't aware he was a synth, then I think it would be okay to keep him alive. But as far as I'm concerned, like, he was fully, like, doing the bad deed here, you know? I can't think of the word, but he's the one at fault. I think he should stand trial.
What are you gonna do then, McDonough?
I can't go back to the Institute. I can't stay here, but I'm a man of resourcefulness. I'll make my way. Just let me go. Hasn't there been enough bloodshed? Think about poor Mr. Sullivan.
You're going to stand trial. And these people are gonna have justice.
Lord knows you've got plenty to answer for.
Trial?
Dance dislikes that too?
You know how these people feel
I'm pretty
about
sure the only thing
sins.
Dance would like is me
I
killing
won't
him.
be stuck in a prison while they gloat. This is my
Okay, well,
He's dead.
I tried.
I can't say McDonough didn't deserve worse, but... Without a mayor, the city council will be next in line to pick up the pieces. Let's hope they do a better job. I don't know when people are going to be
Dance,
ready
out of
for
my
another
way.
mayoral election. Not going to be soon, that's for sure. But at least now Diamond City will finally have the truth.
One less synth in the world puts the Brotherhood one step closer to complete victory in the Commonwealth.
Yeah, one less synth in the world, right, Dance? Right, I didn't get a like from you, Dance, for killing him, though. Yeah, definitely not
Never know what you'll
probably a good idea to bring Dance along for this quest. I feel like I played it fair. I offered him a trial, and he tried to shoot us, so now he's dead.
Piper.
I got a lot to clean up here, Blue. Hit me up again later.
She should go back to Sanctuary at some point. What does Geneva say about that?
My God, he almost killed me.
He did, but you're safe. I saved you, Geneva. Like a hero. I think that's going to end off today's episode. I don't know what exactly we accomplished today. We played around with some power armor. We played around with the jetpack on the power armor. We did a lot of parkour that ultimately led nowhere with the jetpack. And then we did this and killed the mayor. So I think that's enough for today. Thank you all for watching. Next time, we'll probably make a stop at the Brotherhood to get a new quest there. And then we're going to go back to the railroad to find a whole new bevy of quests there. And it's going to be great. So thank you, and I'll see you then. Bye-bye.